I know there's a lot of you that still get really worried about the National Guard and what they might do if they're given illegal orders as they're being moved around in these states. And I don't know if you saw her video. I believe she made one, but either way, Park Rose Permaculture, she's even my friend, and I say that, I hesitate, Angela, is in Oregon. And she said that that General Alan Grunwald, he's the head of the National Guard there in Oregon, said that they would protect the protesters from the federal agents. And then that made her very emotional, because I think people are so sure that they are going to fall in line with Trump. And so many of you may know that was said like 2 days ago. But if not, I wanted you to know that. And the other thing is, last night I was talking to people from the National Guard, and they said when Trump first got elected and then was put into office, there were, probably half of them were MAGA, and they were very excited about him being there. But then, as he started to use them in the ways that he did, when he started threatening countries like Canada and Greenland and people that were our allies or that we just had peace with, they didn't like that at all. And then LA and the different places they've been sent, they feel like political pawns. And they have really been turned off to him. And they're kind of seeing him for what he is. So they said where it may have started off half and half, it is not half and half anymore. And they are not happy about being sent the places that they're being sent. And just the idea of what he's attempting to ask them to do. When they watch the way that he talked to the generals and the admirals, put a pit in their stomach, because they have no desire whatsoever to shoot on the own members of their American family. They said, especially when you're in your own state, like the idea of maybe you shoot someone and that is your, partner in the National Guard, like that's their brother or their family. Like, even if you just go states over, like this is a big family. And they have no desire to do that. And I know people try and say, but Kent State was a long time ago, and they did a lot to train them to not ever have that happen again. And they really are intermixed. It is very hard to go rogue on something like that. Weapons are very tightly counted, checked. You don't just go walking around without permission. You return it. It's just not, it's not like the police. And I really think that these ICE snowmen are getting worse reputations with the National Guard and with the police. I really do. And I think we're going to start to see more pushback, and I hope we start to see a lot more pushback from us. Because part of what I was trying to do this last week, or that I've constantly been trying to do, is talking about ICE is the ones we have to go get. And I had a woman in my comments that's Mexican that just said, can we please just all agree, every side, everyone, to just go stop them, because we are being kidnapped and tortured even if we were born here. We're just disappearing. And everyone's bantering about who's what and how and whatever. And she's like, but they're taking us now. Please stop fighting, because we're watching our kids be in danger right now and being taken. And that made me want to throw up. And that made me embarrassed for us. That we say we want to fix these things, but then we squabble while people are being kidnapped. And then we say we care that they're being kidnapped. So I just really think we have a lot of reflecting to do. However we do this, if we do it in small militias, if we do it in one big group, if we do it in silent groups, whatever it is, we have to get going. We have to be the people that we say that we are, just like this general is being the person that he says that he is going to protect the protesters and not the federal agents.